Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh, my goodness gracious. I feel like a Minnesotan if I say that. Thank
Oh,
goodness
golly. Gee
we made
whiz.
it to Friday, everybody. Can you believe it? It's been such a zany week. It's time to
Mm,
unzane with us. It's been a very
yes.
windy week. It's time to unwind with us. Come on, I thought you guys were gonna. It's been
We're
it's been
like,
a very
yes.
boring week. It's time to have some fun with
It
us.
was
You
not.
guys have earned it. It was not boring.
No. No, you're in
This,
Los
What?
Angeles. It's been a little tense around here
Oh,
lately.
oh, okay. I thought you meant not boring in a good way. You mean in a bad way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody, Melissa Longo is updating her computer, so she'll be here in a moment. But there's so much to talk about today.
mm,
It's unreal. I know we're not going to have enough time for it, but we're going to try. Have you heard the news? Strange New Worlds has been announced to have a fifth and final season. It's renewed and then done.
But sort of.
But it's going to be great for 6 episodes.
Yeah. The cloud. The silver
mm.
lining.
Wait, I
Or
should
is
have
it the other
saved
way
that for
around?
later.
We've
Because,
got stuff to talk about. Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah.
have stuff to
yeah.
say about that.
The point is, there's a big announcement about Strange New Worlds, and you'll never guess what it is. We'll tell you all about that in just a minute. You hang in there, you hang tight. Anson Mount said some stuff on social media. Strange New Worlds. Wow, look at they're like in a
Hmm.
magazine. There's so much stuff. We're gonna play a game of whose hand is it?
Oh, I
Riker's played
love it.
that game.
Hands.
He likes that game. He goes,
He does like that game.
Hands are super
Beverly.
sexy in
Okay.
Star Trek.
Hmm. Yeah,
A lot of hand sex.
absolutely.
And also, Melissa's grandmother is watching today, everybody. So,
Oh,
Yay!
hello.
so, so that'll be fun. Picard has a 5-year anniversary special thing that's happening soon. Also,
Oh
I
my
don't know if you've
God,
heard the news
already.
about
Isn't that
Captain
crazy?
Proton is also in the news. There's so much to talk about, so much more. Melissa's trying to join in. Let's pretend like we don't see her. Uh,
No!
with Jenny R. Johnson.
Yay!
What does your shirt say?
This is the officially unofficial Wesley Crusher fan club.
Dig
That's
it.
cool.
Yeah,
And of
yeah.
course, OG
I
podcaster Charlene Schmidt.
Yeah.
feel like
I
I
got
haven't
the
seen you in a long
classic
time.
prune juice and
Yes.
chill. Yeah, it has been a little while since we've done one of these
Yeah.
together. Yeah, you've been
Yeah.
away, I've been away. And
Bummer.
Yeah.
yeah,
But we're back.
life's busy.
Life is busy. Speaking
Speaking
of
of busy,
life,
Melissa Longo has returned to life. Well, her computer has.
Woo!
Hi there.
Huzzah!
Yeah, that was great. All of a sudden, it decided to go boom,
Mhm.
restarting.
Oh, that's
Hooray!
terrible.
Update hell for you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My name is Ryan T. Husk, and my brain does exactly what Melissa described pretty often.
It just restarts at random.
It just goes.
Yep.
It's
Exactly.
like I'll let you know when I'm ready to work again, bro. And I'm
Yeah.
like, but I have things
Which
to
is
do. And he's like, I
no,
said.
no, no. We're not doing that.
Yeah, so everybody, please make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon for notifications, and if you're
Mm.
listening, and give us a 5-star rating and a nice review. We'd really appreciate that. Tell all your friends about us, tell your enemies about us, unless they're.
Well, unless
Yeah,
they're
but
going
if
to leave mean
Rude.
comments, in which case you can leave them out because they
Yeah,
suck.
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. We don't need that.
So, hello to Linda Anderegg, War Dogheim, Bob D, Glenn Iverson, Fran Iverson, Joshua Reeve. Hi, Steve Case, aka Joe Bugbuster. Are we going to see you tomorrow afternoon, Steve Case? Let us know. May Borello out in the May area. John Davis, the Matt Boardman's in the live chat. Greg Kenzo is
Mm.
probably just waking up in Hawaii because it's like I don't know how to do math. It's probably not that early. Probably
I mean,
probably
time
like 3.
zones,
It's
they are
like
Mhm.
tricky.
3.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really wiggy. Time zones. I'm on East Coast time right now.
Welcome almost.
I'm
Really?
Almost.
in East Coast time right now, but my body is on California time.
Exactly. Exactly. For you, it's 8 p.m.
Yes, it is.
That's like the song lyric, I'm looking California but feeling Minnesota. Right.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
It was
Kinda.
the Chris Cornell side project.
Hmm.
Uh, Audio Slave. I think that's
Yeah, I
what
was
it
going to
was,
say
right?
which one?
Oh,
Which
yes,
one?
Because
yes.
you also had like a solo project. But
Yeah.
anyway, Lucia Raz out in Brazil. Hi, Dave Gregory. We're watching you. Mark Zutkoff is also in the live chat. One Trek fan, Charlotte Brockman, Heather Blue, Fulton, Chris Marshall, Dead Purple 7,
Woohoo.
Angela L'Esperance, and so on and so forth. Welcome, everybody.
Got the whole crew here today.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
Bob YT? Is it what
Nice.
about Bob YT for YouTube, or is it what about Bob White?
Oh. Good
It's
question.
probably YouTube.
What about Bob?
White.
About Bob.
Okay. So what's first here, Melissa? Oh, what are we talking about? Jenny R. Johnson, what are you drinking today? And everybody in the live chat, please let us know
right.
what you're drinking. I haven't done this in like a week.
Drinking. It's IPA time again. It's a non-alcoholic IPA made by Partake in Canada. Woo!
Yum.
And look at it, it's delicious.
Okay, number one, look at that glass. That is awesome. Number two,
know.
the color of green
Right?
on that can is genuinely one of my favorite colors.
It is nice, eh? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. They did a very nice job with that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Oh, Ryan, are you muted?
I'm muted. Oops. I was saying, is that the color of hops or are hops brown?
Well, hops are green before they're
okay.
yeah. Because they're
So maybe
they're
that's
like
the color they're going for. Yeah, that is the
Yeah.
color.
yeah. Hops, I believe, are a part of the cannabinoid family.
Yeah, something like
Oh.
that.
So it's
Yeah.
the color of
Good.
hops.
Good
That's
to
cool.
know.
There it is. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
It
You
sure
know,
looks
that-
cannabinoid.
Right? Exactly. It's a flower, right? It's a
Yeah.
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 I used to
like our
work at a
greens.
brewery.
Wow.
Sierra Nevada.
Mm.
And what are you drinking today, Charlene Schmidt?
Well, it has been a bit of a week, and I've been looking forward all day to just unwinding with a delicious margarita. So I've got that, and then
Nice.
ginger ale to wash that down later on.
All right.
Mm.
Lovely.
What's in your margarita?
It's just good old. I got some Jose Cuervo,
Nice.
Okay.
Mhm.
triple sec, a tiny bit of lime juice, and then topping that off. Well, it's kind of a white trashy margarita because I'm just topping it off with squirt.
All
that's what I
right,
have
that's
in
what
the
we were
house.
waiting
There we
for.
go. There we
Just
I
go.
was
for
like,
a
come
little,
on, you-
just for a little
improvise. I'm like, oh,
personality.
shoot.
You're bearing the lead here.
That's amazing.
Squirt.
Cheers, y'all. Here's how we're doing it tonight.
It's sort of like a paloma.
A what?
It's like a paloma, kind
I
of.
don't know what that is.
Tequila, grapefruit.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it
Yeah.
all kind of it does
Yeah.
taste good. It all comes
Yeah.
together, but it's just like, oh, I don't have anything completely for a proper margarita. Oh well, here we go.
I think you got it covered.
We're doing this.
Yeah.
Make your own.
Yep. Ah, Jose. He and I were old friends.
Got to get the silver tequila. That's what I
Mhm.
like.
Oh, yes. Indeed.
Melissa, that reminds me, have you ever had a michelada?
Hmm.
Oh, hey, Lower Decks
You know the
did
ones
that.
where it's like
Enchilada?
it's a mix of half beer and half tomato juice.
Oh, yeah.
But the real cool guys use
Yeah.
clamato
That's what we do.
Mhm.
and beer.
Yeah.
Is that the drink where it's a meal as well, where you
That's
have
the
like
Caesar.
steaks
That's-
inside and
That's any
shrimp? And
Yeah,
that's you're
that's the-
thinking
yeah.
of a Bloody Mary, but that's any drink to an
The
alcoholic.
Caesar.
Could be a meal.
the Caesar.
Yeah, it's like a Bloody Mary, but it's like with clamato juice instead. So
Okay.
it's like
Om nom.
yeah.
And did Melissa tell us what she's drinking?
No, I
No,
didn't.
tell us.
Well, since I knew Katie wasn't gonna be here, I got something in her
Ah!
honor.
Well,
That's
done.
perfect.
And then I'm gonna wash it down with lemon LaCroix.
Very nice combo.
Wash down your soda
LaCroix.
with soda.
Lovely. Lovely.
You guys,
Awesome.
welcome to Screen Rant's own back of the head John Orchiola, straight from Vulcan.
WTF?
Hey,
Yo.
hey everybody! Thanks
Hey.
for letting me beam in.
Yeah, thanks for
Hi.
coming. What are you
Hey,
drinking,
sure.
dude?
I've got sparkling pink lemonade from Trader Joe's, which is excellent.
Lovely.
Nice.
Excellent. That is good
Lovely.
stuff.
We love Trader Joe's.
I've got something from Trader Joe's my damn self.
What do you got?
I'm shaking it right now.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Is it
gotta
the
Carrot
mix it?
juice.
Oh, okay.
Yum.
It's a
And
letdown,
now
but
I'm
okay.
gonna drink it.
Carrot juice is delicious.
It's all right.
Carrot juice is awesome. You know, carrot soup is also really good.
Mm.
Carrot soup is
Mm.
delicious.
I just like soup in general.
Me too.
Yes.
I love soup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or in
soup is good.
lieutenant or
Mhm.
captain, whatever.
Wait.
Some people hate soup.
Anyway.
Some people think soup isn't real food, but they're wrong.
Oh
Soup
no,
is
it
real food.
is.
It
Well, it
is.
depends. It depends. You know, like a gazpacho can be a nice lunch if you have like a big one, you know, or like a big ragu, you know.
Mm.
But if you're just having clam chowder, you know, or especially Manhattan clam. Okay, live chat.
No.
We got to have a poll about this.
No.
Yeah, no, we should because I
Whole
mean soup
face.
comes in many forms. You can have something as thick as a stew, or you could just be drinking bouillon, in which case you're not going to get filled up, and therefore, no, that's really not a meal.
That
Right.
is not a meal.
True.
Yeah,
True.
so you got to do better.
Mhm.
You
As
got to
a-
add
as a-
things to that thing.
But as a Bostonian, I cannot. I can't abide by Manhattan clam chowder.
That's
That is,
fair.
yeah, it's just not
Yeah.
happening.
Really?
What
Yeah.
about if they said
be the
you
real
have to drink either this Manhattan clam chowder or this porta potty juice? Which would you drink?
Ah.
What's the difference, Ryan?
They're the same picture.
Is it the packaging? What's the difference?
Now that was an answer.
To be fair, the porta potty juice has been in the sun, so they're both warm.
Oh,
Anyway, the point is, everybody, let's talk about some Star Trek while we have this poll. The poll in the live chat is clam chowder, obviously, which is your favorite, Manhattan
Right.
or New England. And I'm shocked to see that Manhattan is actually getting some votes.
Wow.
I didn't realize this
Oh.
was like a real competition. I thought it was like, you know,
Mhm.
not a blowout,
Yeah.
apparently.
But don't porta potties have clam chowder too?
Right?
heck, I guess
I think that's John's argument.
I
It doesn't matter where it's from, New England, Manhattan.
I don't know how I feel about that.
yeah, I'm not sure if I can.
I don't think
I'm
You're
not sure
not
if I can
wrong.
pursue that line of thinking any further.
it's gone
like
far
it.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what do you mean by that, Melissa? Okay, no, better not. Okay, never mind.
No, my grandma's watching.
Not this early in the show. Come
Yeah.
on, guys.
It's true. It is
Seriously,
very early for.
Gotta get
We
drunk
gotta
on
pace
carrot
ourselves.
juice
Yeah.
and
Pace ourselves.
soda first.
Exactly.
Oh, terrapin soup. That's little turtles.
I've never had turtle soup.
Aw, I don't do
Mm.
turtles.
Way.
Yeah, I've never had it. I've had shark's fin soup.
No way.
Wait, is turtle
That's
soup
rude.
like in a bowl that's like their shell? And then
You
you
know, it
just like
could be.
scoop out the
I
Is it?
mean,
like
n-
we have bread bowls that are so good. Maybe
Oh, bread balls.
maybe sharks look at a turtle like their meal is already in a bowl for them.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
I don't like
convenient,
it.
portability. Yeah, I get it.
Anyway,
Aw.
all right.
Dark.
Just-
Can we please change the subject?
yeah.
Just thinking
Oh,
about people eating turtles
well,
now.
on to something. I don't know. Is this good news or is it bad news?
It's sad
Uh,
news.
It's
StarTrek.com is our second favorite website.
They've been
okay.
Star
demoted.
Trek
You love
because
it.
No pop-ups.
oh, that was a lead up. People were like taking a deep breath for that one. This is really cool.
Yes.
We're stepping it up.
No pop-ups.
Paramount Plus announces fifth and final season of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Okay. Great news. Strange New Worlds has been renewed for a fifth season before the third season's even out yet. That's I don't feel like that's happened before with Star Trek. But then
Right.
bad news, it's the final season because Star Trek is always like there is no number higher than 5.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Weird.
anymore, there
Yeah.
isn't.
Not anymore.
And
there
then
isn't.
another kick in the
Ridiculously
armpit
weird.
is they're only doing 6 episodes.
That's the
So
part that hurts.
That's
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's the part that rubs salt in the wound.
Yes.
Yeah, like, okay, why
Agreed.
you gotta do that? You can't even do 10 episodes in the last season.
Right.
I get the merger probably has a lot of budgetary things happening at the moment, and they maybe cannot completely guarantee that they could do a full 10 episode season or something like that. But it does just seem so weird. Like, why are you got to cut it so short? 10 episodes already is not enough, and now we're gonna get even less in
Right.
the last season.
Mhm.
Oh, how
Yeah.
dare you?
oh, do you think they're just
Rude.
punishing us for always saying like we should have more episodes? They'll be like, you're gonna get less episodes for
Yeah.
that. And if
I
you say
mean-
one more word, we'll go down to 3.
Some
Mhm.
parents
You know
do
what's-
that.
What's funny is Akiva Goldsman said that the exact same thing to me at Comic-Con last year when I asked him about 10 episodes. And he told a story about how they did approach Paramount in the studio about more episodes. And they were
Mhm.
like, no, you can have less episodes. And,
Oh,
and then he-
right. Yeah.
yeah. And he was like, no, 10 is fine. But apparently, no.
Mm.
But yeah, you've got some
Yeah.
insights on this, John. Can you what have you got for us here to because we can't really decide. Is this good news? Is it bad? Is it mostly bad? Are we sad? Happy? What's going on?
Mm.
And it's a lot of things, like that Spock, like Spock says in Strange New Worlds, like, I have no words for how I feel. There are a lot of complex emotions that come with this. Yes, it is awesome that we know there are 3 more seasons of Strange New Worlds to come. The third season, which haven't even come out yet.
Yeah.
Season 4 in production now, and then season 5, which is shooting later this year.
Mhm.
So as soon as they do their press for season 3, now we're losing count because there's so many seasons. And then they go to STLV and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
They go right back to Toronto and start shooting. So and since now
when are
it
they
takes
shooting? When is
later
it-
this year. They haven't
Yeah.
announced the actual
Okay.
dates. But I mean, it takes 6 months to produce 10 episodes. So let's say it'll take them 3 or 4 to produce 6.
Good point.
Yeah.
And we don't know whether or not these 6 episodes will actually be hour-longs. They might, so maybe they're extended.
Yeah.
Game of
That's
Thrones,
like what
what
the
I
Orville
hope,
did.
John.
That's what I'm thinking. Like
That
what the
right there.
Orville did. They made 10 movies
Right.
for season
Yeah.
3.
Like
basically.
Game of
Stranger
Thrones- Game of Thrones
Things.
ended
Did it.
with
Yeah.
like 3
Right.
episodes of their 6, of their final 6, like all feature length. I
Yeah.
don't
Good
know.
point.
Yeah, at the very least, I would think maybe we'll get the finale as a feature-length film, and that's
That
like
would
their
be
Star Trek
nice. And actually,
movie, yeah.
maybe, if you think about budgets and that kind of thing, maybe that was something that had to be negotiated in order to do a good sized finale that they
Yeah.
were like, all right, but we're going to have to knock off like X number of episodes off the season, and
Mm-hmm.
so hopefully
And
it's worth
the
it.
The other silver lining
Yeah.
about this is that since they know way ahead of time that they're
Mhm.
closing the show with season 5, what happened to Discovery, where they had to rush and find money to do
Exactly.
3
Yeah.
days of,
Yeah.
3 days of filming to tack on whatever it was, a 12-minute epilogue, won't happen here. They actually
Yeah.
can plan to end the series the way they
Mhm.
hopefully intended to.
Mhm.
Or like
Right.
what Lower Decks had to do, which was like every final episode of a season, they had to be like, we got to make sure everything's wrapped up just in case.
Yeah.
Now they know they have a number. I mean, season 4 is
Yes.
already being shot.
Yeah.
Season
Mhm.
5 is presumably written or very close to it, right?
Yeah, I
Would
don't know
have
what
to
the
be,
status
yeah.
of that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
think.
Well, that's exactly
yeah.
what Faith Howell said in the live chat, is that they can close it out properly now,
Mhm.
not have to
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
So
That's
there
a really
is
good way to
that
look
as
at
a
it.
plus.
Exactly.
And another kind of neat thing, I guess, is if let's say season 4 comes out in 2026,
Yeah.
right? And then let's say they wait and hold off the next episode till 2027.
Right.
That means they get to mark the 10-year anniversary of Star Trek
Right.
Discovery premiering, and then that's 10 years of Star Trek that we have.
Oh, that's
like,
cool. Yeah.
Hey,
that-
I
there's some
didn't think
symmetry
of
there.
that.
Yeah.
But then what happens to
That's
Starfleet
cool.
Academy? Does that
Well,
mean that
the same thing. Like it would also probably end up in 2027 for season 2.
so
If-
they would just get 2 seasons?
Well,
I
seven-
mean,
not as-
honestly,
is
that's
getting
what
2
I'm
seasons.
thinking.
Not-
Not to be a downer, but
It's not saying like end at 10 years of like, here we did Star Trek for 10 years, now we're done.
Maybe.
Is that what you're
Maybe.
saying?
well,
I mean,
Maybe.
I don't
I
know.
think
I don't
it's
know,
not
but like,
fair to judge a show before it's even come out, before we've
That.
even seen any inkling of what this show is going to be like. It's not right to say, "Oh, this is going to be crap."
Yeah.
It's
Well,
we
I don't know
haven't
if we're
seen
saying
it.
that. We're just saying like,
No.
what if Star
Yeah.
Trek is just like we've given them 10 years.
Yeah.
It's like it's not based on performance, it's based on just that's
yeah,
it.
Well, that's
business, the business of
ridiculous.
That's
streaming.
just it.
It's
I think we're
ridiculous.
slow rolling
That's
into the
just
end of
it.
the Kurtzman era.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many factors involved. There is, the ongoing sale of Paramount to Skydance and all the legal things and all the lawsuits happening, and I mean, that's essentially the main reason why Star Trek, which had 5 shows and all these things happening just 3 years ago, was downsized to what it is now. And we still do have 2 shows in production with two seasons in production of both those shows.
Yeah.
So we are good so we have Star Trek content coming until 2027, I would say.
And we just
we
got
have-
spoiled by a movie earlier this year.
Yes, we had that wonderful
Sure.
film that kicked off the year and put us all in such a great mood.
Right.
There was a movie.
You know, it was great. It was a great accompaniment to the fires. And then that's a terrible joke.
Yeah.
Is that a
was
dumpster
fun.
joke?
Mhm.
I don't know what it was.
Oh, I think so.
So, John,
So-
it sounds like you believe that there's kind of a trifecta of what's going on. It's like the Star Trek episodes and all that, maybe Strange New Worlds is just going to run its course and it doesn't really have anything to do with outside factors too much. But it sounds like it also has to do with the merger.
Mhm.
And it sounds like it might have to do with Alex Kurtzman might just have a 10-year thing and that's it. Do you think those are factoring in all this?
Yeah, I would think so. I don't know exactly when Secret Hideout's contract with, in terms of running Star Trek, runs out, but I think it's going to happen in the
It's
next couple
next
of
year,
years.
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's next.
either
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
either next year or the year after. And then after
Well,
that, like, who
if he had signed a 10-year contract when they were like getting Discovery together, it would either be this year or next year, right? Because
I don't know if there was a
Right.
10-year contract. I think there was a renewal at some point.
I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
argue, for argument's sake, if it was a 10-year contract, yeah.
But let's say Skydance fully absorbs Paramount, and then then what happens to Star Trek? Well, I mean, the most likely scenario would probably be there'd be under new management, there'd be somebody new to take over Star Trek.
Yeah.
I mean,
Donnie
that just sounds logical in terms of that just sounds logical in terms of like a new ownership. It's like, well,
Yeah.
Alex Kurtzman had it for this long, just like Rick Berman had it for so long.
Totally, yeah.
And then maybe somebody else would take it over,
Mhm.
and
Right.
then what happens after that, who knows?
Who do you think is the heir apparent, John Orchiola? I mean, a lot
I
of
don't know if
people might be
there's-
clamoring for Terry Metalis too.
Yeah,
I
mean,
know
that would be amazing.
everybody's been very vocal and not shy at all about saying you should have Terry Metalis
Sure.
take over Farfrek.
I mean, as fanboys, yeah, Terry is probably the top of the list, right?
Mhm.
But then there's Ron Moore. I mean, he would be
Oh my
amazing.
God, that would
Yeah.
That would
be.
be
What would he do
Wow,
if he
that
had
would
carte
be a
blanche in
get.
Star Trek? What
Yeah.
would he do if he had carte blanche?
Yeah.
So
You know what,
That would be a
though?
dream.
You know what
That
he's got to
would
do
be a
first,
dream.
though? He has got to finish For All Mankind.
Right.
Yes.
He had better
And
finish
Outlander. I
that
think
show.
Outlander's still running.
Just saying.
He
Yeah.
should do what those guys did that were the brothers that show ran D&B or whatever of Game of Thrones. Remember,
Mhm.
like they made Game of Thrones so amazing, and then they got a new gig with like Star Wars or something like that.
Yeah,
and
and
then
they rushed
season
it
8 was
out,
like
yeah.
trash. He should
Right.
do that. Gets a job at Star Trek, and then For All Mankind, he's just kind of like it's like that drawing of the horse, where like it's just kind of
Right.
garbage at the end.
Well, the best part is the Star Wars thing fell apart. So that
Yeah.
that made it even worse.
Yeah.
But
Oh my. Yeah.
So, guys, unfortunately, we have an answer to the poll question. Where did it go?
Unfortunately.
And literally 30% of people said they prefer Manhattan clam chowder
wow.
to New England
Wow.
clam
That's
chowder.
Shocking.
Okay.
Sorry, chowder.
Chowder.
I
Chowder.
can't say that I have had either, but
You've never
I
had-
gave- I've
I haven't
never
either.
had either of those, but I don't really like seafood, so
Mhm.
so but I sent Manhattan a sympathy vote.
That's hilarious.
I remember I had
That's
one time when I
amazing.
was working in a restaurant, some guy yelled at me because he's like, "What kind of soups do you have?" And I was like, "Oh, we have tomato bisque and Manhattan clam chowder. If you'd like something cold, we have a gazpacho." He's like, "Why are all your soups tomato based?"
Mhm.
I was like, "I'm going home. I don't. I
I love that voice.
I
This
yeah.
job
The,
sucks. I
I was
quit.
always too shy to talk back to the customers, but there was always one guy from Florida that always would. He'd be like, ma'am, management didn't consult with me when making the soups." He would always just
Yeah.
talk. I
Right?
was like,
You're not making the rules. You
I
just
wish
get
I could
paid
do
to be
that.
there.
Oh,
Anyway.
Florida
Oh
guy.
yeah.
So back to Star Trek. So sorry, John. He's like,
Mm,
"Do you guys always talk
No,
about
no.
soup?
I
This is
like talking
Yeah.
about
stupid."
soup.
We get hungry.
we do
But
like
this,
soup.
Katie is right about this drink. It's pretty fantastic.
It
That's
is,
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah.
I need to check that
Poppy
out.
blueberry is awesome.
You're
Yum.
doing her proud
Mhm.
tonight.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Over the holidays, Poppy put out a special blueberry flavor by Post Malone, which is even better than what Melissa's drinking.
Say what?
Posty
You
Poppy?
know, if it's better than what I'm drinking. I'm just kidding.
my.
So basically, like until it isn't even I mean it's Skydance, but it's like the double whammy of whatever happens with Skydance, but also whatever happens with Kurtzman's contract.
But yeah, there's
Because
that.
those
Yeah.
things are related but still separate in that one doesn't necessarily mean the other.
Right, right.
Right.
Yeah,
But
it's
the
really
timing
Right.
yeah.
says things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
so-
sure.
Yeah, we're in a weird state right now where there's just a lot of uncertainty, you know. So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool in a way that we have the certainty of knowing that, hey, at least we have 2 shows,
Exactly.
5 seasons and 5 seasons still that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that. That's actually kind of cool. You know, it's better than not knowing if there's any Star Trek at all.
True.
And there's also,
So-
there are other factors. There's also other stuff like what happens to Tawny Newsom's show that she's been talking about for a year.
Right.
You know, what
Well,
happens
she's
to,
got Starfleet Academy, right? But she also had
Yes.
that comedy
She's
thing. And
developing.
but what do you think?
She's
They're
developing it.
probably saying keep developing it, and then once this merger happens, we'll
Right.
take.
Right,
and she's
right,
like,
right.
"We've been waiting on
Right.
this merger forever. Might as well tell me to wait for Star Trek 4."
Yeah, but what about that kid show that they announced
Not
that they're going to
happening,
do
man.
on YouTube?
Oh
I
yeah,
have no
what's
idea.
that?
Is that even a
Yeah,
Paramount Plus thing?
seriously.
I'm not sure if that's a Paramount Plus thing. I don't know if that's like a side
It's-
thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's like a Star
Yeah, I
Trek
don't know.
thing, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It is Star Trek.
Yeah, it might be
Yeah.
Paramount Plus on YouTube though. I think
It's
that's what it
like-
was.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, and didn't Kate Mulgrew talk about like a live action Janeway thing at some point, where somebody proposed something to her, or there's some.
Yeah.
People
there's
have brought
there's
up
an
the
idea.
idea. Would she be up for it?
Yeah.
She said, "Oh, sure, if the story's good," but at
Yeah.
the same time,
Right.
I don't know if that's going to really happen because
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. Same with William Shatner talking about how
Same
somebody
with-
came
Yeah.
up to him
Yeah.
and
oh
had a
sure,
Kirk idea.
And
Yeah.
Jerry
course.
Ryan.
Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
think of all of those, Jerry Ryan's the most likely
Mhm.
candidate for that to actually like. And again-
Probably. I mean, Kate Mulgrew always stays busy. And
Absolutely, yeah.
she already got to reprise several Janeways on Prodigy. That is not an
Exactly.
incomplete story.
Yep.
Right.
So if she feels like there's room for more, cool, but I really don't know if that's going to happen for sure. Like, yeah,
No.
there seems to be other things much more likely than that. It's all spec.
Yeah.
The
So-
unfortunate thing about this announcement, though, about announcing season 5 now, and I kind of feel for the cast here, is that in 2 days. Actually, no. Tomorrow, it's Friday. Tomorrow, they're going to be at Tribeca Film Festival for their world premiere.
Right.
And-
Oh, that's
Right.
right.
You know, They want to talk about season 3. All
Yeah.
they're going to be asked about is the show ending in 2 years.
Yeah.
And so,
Right.
Yeah,
and
why'd
they're gonna
they
be
do
fielding
that
these
to them?
questions. They're going to be fielding these questions for the next
Wow.
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so curious about the timing of the announcement, like that
Yeah.
it felt weird. It felt like it almost felt like there was a leak coming and they were just trying to like just get ahead of it, you know, like
Why now?
Yeah.
because yeah, like why wouldn't they wait until season 3 is happening and people are
Right.
excited and then they can be like, and guess what? Whoa.
Yeah.
Season
Or announcing at the
five.
end
That
of the
kind of
season.
feels
Yeah.
like how they've handled it kind of feels like how they've handled all of season 3's announcements
Yes.
in the
Yeah.
past couple weeks. 'Cause
Mhm.
it's like nothing, silence, radio silence, and then a deluge of information,
Yes.
a
Yeah.
deluge of announcements. And it's like, oh,
Yes.
we have a new trailer, we have new pictures,
Exactly.
we have new this, we have new that, we have a new release
While we
date.
have your attention, guess
Mhm.
what? 5 seasons, that's it.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like, the timing is odd. Like, I would have thought like you'd wait until season 3 ends and like accompany it
Mhm.
with season 3's ending. Hey, guess what, guys? Not only is season 4 happening if you
Yeah.
love season 3, but we're going
Yeah.
back in now for season 5. We're going to be right back. We're going to be right back to work. You know, like
Exactly. Yeah.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
It's so weird to have announce things about season 5 before season 3 has even started.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, whoa.
That's what I mean. It
way
feels
early.
like a PR kind of like they were like, oh crap, the news is out. Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
like just we gotta
Maybe.
get a hold of this. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just
Strange.
felt sort of scrambly.
Maybe.
Or maybe-
yeah.
Maybe, hear me out.
Okay.
No, sure.
Maybe-
Sure,
What
why
you
not?
got, Ryan?
It's only your show.
The Strange New Worlds writers room was like, no, we're going to make 10 episodes. Just trust us. We're going to write 10 episodes. If you
Mhm.
really hate it, you can stick to 6. And maybe there's all this push and pull. And so then the powers that be that made the decisions, they're like, we're going to announce it. So that way there is no more discussion. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like maybe
Well,
maybe they're like, if we announce
Whoa.
it, then that's it. We're done with
Oh,
this
wait.
discussion.
But
Mhm.
here's the other thing is they know that we're disappointed that there's not 10 episodes in the 5th season. So they want the outcry, right? Please give us 10 episodes for the final season. Please,
Oh,
pretty
good
please.
point.
Maybe the
Mhm.
demand, they're trying to create the
Interesting.
demand.
Or at
Interesting.
least give us another streaming movie, a good one this time.
right.
Yeah. Like a good one like Section 31 was.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like that.
More of that, please.
Yeah. I like shit
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Can I?
I'm still saving it to watch it later.
Good
I
on
mean, do you
you.
add cheese
Watch
to a
them.
shit sandwich? or
In
is
my
it
head
just-
canon, it never
You
happened.
don't need to.
Or like lettuce at least to kind of take the edge off.
Maybe chia seeds for some fiber.
Nice. Yeah. Mhm.
What a
Is
turn
there
the show's
corn
taken.
in it?
Oh,
I don't know.
no. Are we back to chowder again?
Corn
I
is
don't know.
insoluble.
Oh, speaking of Section 31, though, we should congratulate Michelle Yeoh for getting a nomination from the Critics' Choice Super Awards for Best Actress in a sci-fi motion picture for Section 31. She's the only Star Trek person to be nominated.
Really?
Amazing.
Okay.
This is
Good
See
on her.
you guys.
This is in
That's
our
See?
email.
nice for
so-
her.
See. Section 31 was very good.
It's
Um,
not my mom, Dave M. It's my grandma who's watching.
And look, Grandma has been around for a while, and there's no need to mince words. Grandma knows what's up.
Knows what's up. You should
Oh.
listen to her talk to spam callers.
Oh, I bet she's got some war stories. I'd love to hear
Right. She's feisty. It's fantastic.
There's nothing more entertaining than a retired person who has all the time to just basically mess with people who
You know what?
irritate them.
That's
Because
what I
they
picture
take the
John
time and they do
Orpiola
it.
does. I picture they call John and he picks up and he's like, hello. And they're like, hi, your extended warranty or something like that. And he goes, hey, what's a better way to word that season 5 has been renewed? Should they say it like this or like this? And the person would keep going and be like, and what's a synonym for attracted? Because I need something
You're really
allured.
not far
Should I
You
do
know what?
allured?
Yeah, put him to work.
Yeah. It's your
It's a good
assistant.
idea.
You do that, don't you, John?
Yes, 100%. Like I said,
Mhm.
not very far off.
I mean, you pick up though? I mean, really? Then they know you have a live number.
No,
I'm so glad
I've
our
never
phones
done that.
now say spam likely or
I know,
something
yeah.
like that.
Right.
Oh,
I
Right.
never pick up my phone when I don't recognize the number. I'm an
Yeah, never.
absolute millennial.
Yeah. I sometimes don't even pick up my phone when I do recognize the number because
Mhm.
Depends on who it is.
I hate talking on the phone.
It kind of
Yeah.
depends. I kind of have
might not
gotten
wanna talk
into
to
phone
them.
calls lately. I've kind of actually kind
The
of
phone sucks.
come full circle on it where I'm like, I get really about emails now, and now now I'm like, oh, phone call, thank God.
Do you remember?
I have to make a lot of
it all
phone calls for
sucks.
my
Yeah,
work now.
yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah.
Interacting with
remember the
people is
days-
exhausting.
But you all remember the days before cell phones when we all had landlines. We'd call up our friends
Yeah.
at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. and we'd have to talk to their mom or their dad
Yeah.
on the phone while we're waiting for our friend to come. And we had these weird conversations with people you didn't mean to call.
Oh, you're cooking dinner. Oh, what do you
Yeah,
have,
yeah.
Nash?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Stream of
Is
consciousness,
he
yeah.
coming? Is he coming to the? Not yet. No,
Yeah.
he's still working on his
Yeah.
homework. I could call back. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then 4 hours later, you're still on the phone.
Yeah, and then you have a date with
Mhm.
someone's
hang up.
mom.
No,
It's
you
weird.
hang
Yep.
up.
Oh.
No, you hang up. No, you hang up. No, it's your
Oh my
turn
God,
to
the
hang up.
Norwegian
God.
goodbye. My family's notorious for that.
Yeah,
hate
mine
those.
too. Mine too.
Can't make them stop.
Like, okay, bye.
15 minutes
Bye.
later, it's
Bye.
it's still I should really go. Really? Okay, because we're still here.
We just like each other so much.
It's
Oh,
like, no, I
you
really do
guys.
need to go this
You
time.
know?
It's been an hour. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, John, you only have a few more minutes with us, right? So before you go, what other juicy tidbits can you give us? What secrets that you're not allowed to tell us can you say right now? It's just the five of us,
We
Oh,
like
yeah.
secrets.
just
Yeah.
between us.
Spill
Yeah,
the
Just
beans,
between us friends.
not the chowder.
Transparency, I don't have any secrets about season 5. I have not actually pursued this yet because I know that the Strange New Worlds people are preoccupied, not just dealing with the fallout of Fallout, but
Yeah.
with all of this, but also the fact that there are world premieres tomorrow and they're going to New York and there's a whole thing. I will probably start to dig a little bit next week just to see
Yeah.
what I can find out.
Hmm.
But even if I do, I can't say anything because
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
But
Mhm.
you can, right?
But- yeah.
But
come on,
No,
it's
but-
just
you
us. Come
can,
on.
right?
All right. How about this,
Who are we gonna
John? Before you go,
Uh-huh.
give us 3 bold predictions about season 5 of Strange New Worlds.
Season 5?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's the obvious stuff, right? Like Kirk will become captain of the Enterprise, and that's how the show kind of ends, or at least that's one. I'm thinking there'll be some Lord of the Rings, Return of the King endings. I think certain things will happen.
Certain things will
We
happen.
will find
Okay.
out. We will definitely find out what number one's future is,
Yeah. Cool.
because we don't know
Ooh.
anything about her.
Yeah.
In terms of what happened after she served with Pike. Does she get her own ship?
Right.
Does she die? Does she leave Starfleet? Does she go to the future? Does she,
Oh, I hear spin-off.
that'd be cool.
That'd be so cool.
That's something we haven't considered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well then, potential. Like it.
Oh,
And the
I
same
love her
La'an goes
character.
with her.
Maybe La'an goes with her. Although
Ooh,
Christina
becomes
Chong
her
said
first-
last year, I think that she wanted a big death scene. Like she wanted La'an.
Right.
You know.
Really?
No.
Don't
That-
kill
I mean,
La'an.
that's what
Don't
she said.
kill
She
Why do we
loved-
anybody,
have
please.
to
Love the
kill
player.
everyone?
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think I want
Come
to kill anybody. I don't think we should kill anybody. You know,
I mean,
think
I'm
we can
agreed.
No.
Yeah, I agree with you on
Different
that for
fates
sure.
for everybody,
Thrones
different
thing.
destinies.
Let them have their thing. Let us,
Mhm.
everyone else, do their own thing. We don't need to hop on the kill everyone bandwagon.
Yeah. Isn't Pike's
Mhm.
fate enough?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty tragic.
Yeah, that's enough tragedy. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Great song by the Bee Gees. Well, John Orchiola, thanks for playing with us.
Yeah, no, this is great.
Yo.
Your predictions will probably come true. They weren't that bold.
No,
I think
they're not bold at all.
I think you even used the
You
word
did
obviously
specify,
when you said
Ryan.
that. Yeah,
Bold.
I said bold, like that Chex Mix. It's really good.
Ooh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
But everybody at home, check out John Orchiola's awesome article writing. ScreenRant.com. This dude dominates the Star Trek landscape. Everybody asks, what's his secret? He'll never tell. And you can find him online at Back of the Head, right, John?
That's right. That's right. Really great to see you guys again.
You too. Have a fun
Good to see
weekend.
you.
All right, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
Lucia Raz says, not bold at all.
I feel like we were in the right to call that out. Like, John, you're playing it safe. Don't play it safe, man.
play
Come
it
on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Uh, but still good. Good
Yeah.
observations.
Hey, who
Okay.
doesn't want a
Works.
#1 spinoff? That would be great.
I'd
right?
love that.
Yeah,
Hell
that would be
yeah.
cool.
Give
Yeah.
me Rebecca Romaine and then make her husband guest star with a recurring role in the show.
Wait,
Captain
who
Ransom. Oh,
who
well,
is
I guess not.
James Kirk's captain on the other ship?
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
The
Well,
Farragut.
it's not Ransom. But it could still be Jerry O'Connell.
Well, what I was thinking is,
Oh,
what if that captain dies or whatever it is? Rebecca Romaine replaces
Oh.
that captain, brings La'an with her, and
To the
James
Farragut.
Kirk gets promoted and becomes, I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it.
Why did I
Interesting.
think it
An
was
interesting swap there.
that guy who died in the Doomsday Machine, but maybe it's not.
Charlie,
Oh, Captain Decker?
no, Decker, yeah.
Decker, Commodore.
Oh, never
Decker.
mind.
Commodore.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry,
Decker.
Commodore.
Yeah, I probably really wrong.
Like, you know how they have shows like um Quantum Leap and
Yes.
um like Hawaii Five-O, and where they've taken an old show and made a new show of the old show?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's any possibility of them like rebooting the original
Yes.
series?
Yes. I think there's a
Ah.
strong possibility. I'm not sure if we're all
Oh, dang.
clamoring for that.
They're
Yeah.
rebooting the original
Yeah.
series.
I'm just asking. I'm just
again?
asking. I'm just asking.
I think it's
Again?
I mean,
very possible
If
Interesting.
you look at, sorry, go ahead. Like what Hollywood's doing.
Yeah,
with-
and
You
it's
know, it doesn't
boring.
seem impossible.
Let's look at some new stuff.
but they literally had another Kirk and Spock crew less than 10 years ago and beyond.
No,
Yeah, like we
know,
kinda
I
did
know
that.
already.
But they would definitely do it
But-
again.
Mhm.
I mean, what did I just hear they're remaking? Oh God, I can't even remember. But like, there's just
They've remade everything.
yeah. I mean,
I think we
And-
want a new crew.
well, we
I
do.
think we want a new crew.
But
Yeah.
does Paramount /
Right.
Skydance?
You know what? I don't think they know what they want yet.
Skydance, there's a lot more stories to be told in the Star Trek universe.
Agreed.
Besides
It's a
the same old
universe.
stories that we've heard over and over and over again. Come on,
Mhm,
let's
mhm,
get
mhm.
creative.
Once they get their shit together after the merger, then maybe we'll have a clear idea of where exactly the franchise is going.
Yeah.
But for now, I really do feel like everything is going to be put on hold until and when that's all complete.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then, yeah. Thank goodness we do have new Star Trek in the pipeline for the next couple of years because it really will take that long, plus the lead time to make anything new.
In the Pike line. Hey, I know.
Oh,
Now I forgot what I was going to say
miss
because I
his
used up a
hair.
lot of brain power on that
Yeah.
joke.
I'm gonna miss
Aw.
Pike's Peak.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like how they do kind of variations of it.
That's what it was. I was thinking it could be like, I can't remember the name offhand. The Star Wars movie that led up to A New Hope. What was that one called?
Rogue One.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Rogue One. What if it does a Rogue One thing, which is it just takes us right up to
Yeah.
the minute of the first episode of the original series, which is always debated anyway, which one is actually the first episode, but something like
Yeah.
that. That could be cool, which I feel from the very beginning when they announced the show, it felt like that's what they were going to do.
Mhm.
But maybe they're going to do that and say, now that you all love this crew, they're going to expect us to convince them to do it. Where we're going to say, "Oh my God, but I've fallen in love with these characters all over again." Don't end it now. It's okay if Pike is gone.
No,
It's
they
okay
should've-
that
What if we
Hammer's
don't?
gone. We want Scotty.
No,
What if we
they
don't?
should have given us more than 10 episodes per season to fall in love with these characters even more.
That's right. So you know what? That
That.
backfired on you. Joke's on you.
Yeah.
So let's look at this. Discovery got 65 episodes. Lower Decks got 50 episodes. Strange New World's going to have 46. Prodigy's going to have
46.
40.
I know.
Come on,
40.
guys, that's right there.
I'm
And
saying.
Picard's going to
One
have
more.
Picard had 30.
Mhm.
So there they are in descending order. Starfleet Academy, are probably going to try to give it 5, but maybe it'll only get 2 seasons and end up with 20. Short Treks, I think, was 10 or 12, 10, I think.
Are we
So-
counting very short treks?
No, but that one's
Okay.
5. That was
Yeah.
5 of
Okay.
those. And I looked up this children's show thing. It's so funny. It was news less than a month ago, and we're already
Yeah.
like, what? Wasn't there a
Yeah.
thing we already forgot
That's
about?
Because it was
much-
so unclear what it
Yeah.
was. It was
Yeah.
so.
It says
Messy.
it
Preschoolers.
says that it's going to be like 5 episodes, or what is it? Let me
It's
see.
like, okay, Prodigy sort of catered to the Nickelodeon audience. Now we're going to go for Nick
Right.
Jr.
This one's called like Starfleet Scouts.
Yeah.
And it's family friendly, will consist of short form animated content for YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and it's released. No, that's Prodigy. Yeah, it's just YouTube. It's non-canon, so it's just going to be like a bunch
Oh,
of
right,
like those
yeah.
very
Short
short
treks.
treks kind of thing,
For
but
kids.
not weird and gross for kids. But I don't really know what the.
Hopefully.
It's so confusing.
So
Oh
there
my
won't be
God.
boogers in that one.
Yeah.
Well,
might.
I mean,
Kids
for
like that, right?
preschoolers, I mean, that's relatable, probably.
Right?
I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with
boogers.
this thing, honestly. It just has Baby Shark vibes all over it, and I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Hmm.
You know, somebody once said that was like the catchiest song in the world, the Baby Shark
It is.
song. But then I listened to it, I'm like, it didn't get stuck in my head. Like it didn't do it. It was
You know,
Rico. Rico, I'm
think
calling you
something
out.
is-
He's like, trust me, bro. If you listen to it,
Oh my
just don't do it.
God.
It's gonna get stuck in your head. It's always stuck in. And so I listened to it. I'm like, no, I can pass on that one. That one's easy.
How do you do it, Ryan? I want to know your secrets.
Because what I did was I just imagined they were saying Baby Shark, and I just thought it was funny, but it didn't get stuck in my head.
We lost Jenny.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I'm out. I'm not thinking of this. This is not happening in my brain. No. Where's the bleach? Let's go.
So actually, we should talk about something else here. This is interesting. I don't know if it's interesting because I haven't read it, but Melissa sent this in. So this is Anson Mount who posts, I grew up watching Bill Shatner strut his stuff across a bridge and sit in a chair that I could not fathom would one day be mine to occupy. It has been a dream fulfilled. Thank you to Paramount, to Akiva, Alex, and Henry, who all believed in me, to Sonequa for lighting the way, and to all of you for your faith and support. But stick around. We still have many more stories to tell before we hang up these phasers. So that's it. Basically, he's acknowledging the news that they're being renewed and canceled at the same time.
Yes. Yeah, and that's a
Yeah.
very polite way of expressing his thoughts.
Mhm.
Yeah. It just feels like, well, we haven't even gotten season 3 yet, but from season 1 and 2, which I have enjoyed thoroughly, I feel like we need more Pike stories and
Yes.
more Una stories and more.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to see the more character-driven stories. I want to know about these people that
Mhm.
are flying off to strange new worlds and
Yeah.
new civilizations
Yeah.
Before they're gone.
before
Yeah.
they're gone.
Go ahead, get them
Yeah.
while they're hot, baby.
Yeah, I hope they're doing that. I hope we get that.
I mean, what's
I hope so,
cool
too.
is that we're gonna have season 3, season 4. So we have 26 episodes we haven't seen yet.
Yes.
Sorry, I was gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is cool, right? So that's
It should
actually
be 27.
so theoretically we basically yeah, it should. Of course it should. Hello. But like it's giving us basically a full old-timey season which doesn't really
Okay.
mean anything,
That's
but
a
it's
way
a
of looking at
nice
it.
amount if you just think about it as an amount of episodes as
I
opposed
mean,
to.
but 46 in total is less than 2 seasons of old
Oh,
school
absolutely.
Trek.
Oh, yeah.
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 Also,
Look,
it
Just trying
doesn't
to be
even
like,
reach
spin it.
it doesn't even reach the magic number of 47.
I
That's
know,
just an
right?
insult.
Yeah,
That's just
That is an
tragic.
insult.
Yeah.
It is. How dare they?
Yeah. Who's running this joint? Come on.
Like, seriously, okay, you go specifically for 6 episodes.
Exactly.
Cut it short at 47?
Yeah.
And sorry, a train's going by my place.
Don't even
I don't know
hear
if y'all
it.
heard that.
No.
No.
Okay.
Sounds charming
But-
though.
I mean, for 6 seconds, it is multiple times a day. It's
Mhm.
not terrible, though.
Yeah.
'Cause it's quick.
Yep. Yep. I used to live by a train. I liked it, but it was only
Me
once.
too.
It was,
I love it.
It was twice a day.
I didn't
Yeah.
mind it.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it. That's nice.
Mhm.
It's reminds me of the
Really
olden
trains.
days for some
Yeah.
reason.
Right. Exactly.
Here's
it's just
something
Metrolink.
interesting, you guys. Check this out. You're gonna love this. It's from a website called Facebook.com.
Ooh.
I know.
Ooh.
Check it out. Creation Entertainment posts in continuing our endeavor to make Voyager's 30th anniversary at STLV Trek to Vegas their biggest celebration ever. We present to you this special commemorative black and white Captain Proton group photo. This is something that's never been done before and likely never will again. They are in limited quantities, so get
Yes.
yours today. Look at this, you guys.
Yeah. This is amazing.
That
Gonna be a
is-
commemorative. I know.
It's so awesome. I'm so
Mhm.
excited about this. This really does feel like a once in a lifetime kind of a thing that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is really fun.
That is such
my
a good
God.
idea.
Because
a
finally these
black and
guys get a
white?
little love. Yeah, like let's
I love
Come
that.
on.
it
Yeah.
was fun. It was, it was like Captain Picard and the Sherlock Holmes thing, or I guess he's Dix, or like Data and Geordi and the Sherlock Holmes stuff. Like
Yeah.
there's something fun and charming to it. Miles and Julian were always off playing in there with their toys and stuff.
Yeah.
But this one had quite a few episodes. How many? I think it was
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 Captain Proton episodes, something like that.
Oh, maybe not quite. Maybe
Yeah.
5 tops.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
funny.
Because they introduced
Yeah.
it at night. They did Bride of Chaotica. And then there were a couple of other episodes like Shattered where they featured Captain Proton, but it wasn't
Yeah.
like a Captain Proton episode. So I would say 5 tops. Maybe
Yeah.
not even that
Mhm.
many though.
Isn't that funny?
Mhm.
Like, I mean, now it's if a show does, some kind of special feature like that, it's one episode and it's, and then it becomes like a deep dive. Whereas this was a quite, important part of the whole Voyager story,
Yeah, in Middle Voyager, it was the holo program to do. I mean, everybody went to
Right.
Tom
Middle
Paris's
Voyager.
holo programs for some reason.
He
which
knew what was up, man.
Silly.
Yep.
But like first it was Sandrine's, and then we did like
Yeah.
Tom Paris commandeered Neelix's resort holo program to make it Club Bromed, as we call
Yeah.
it on Mission Log. And then we had Captain Proton, and then it eventually became Fairhaven. What the hell? And then
Hey, man,
Yeah.
don't knock Fairhaven.
there's things. There's things.
Delete the wife.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's got its
Don't get me
charms.
started.
Yeah.
Hey, should we do some kind of contest for this Captain
Ooh.
Proton thing?
Yes.
Ooh,
That
yes,
might
we
be
should.
Fun.
What?
Yes.
That could be fun. I
Yeah.
don't know. We'll have to think about that.
sounds
Somebody
fun.
should win one.
Oh my
And then-
God.
I know.
Are
How
we
fun
eligible?
would that be?
That'd be very cool.
Probably.
I mean, I know.
That
That's
could be very cool.
Live chat, let us know, how interested are you in going and getting this Captain Proton thing at STLV? It's going to be Saturday afternoon at Trek to Vegas. That is August 9th. And it is going to be a I know May Borello out in the May area has got to go to this thing. She's got to get this photo up. That is so cool.
Cool. Good. I know
Yeah.
I'll have a friend in line because this is
Mhm.
probably what I'm going to shoot for. Like, I've not done a
Nice.
photo at a convention in a while,
Yeah.
but you know what? This is the one thing I'll probably jump on just because it is going to be such a rarity. I will
Yeah.
probably
Right.
never have the chance to do it again. And before they sell out, I'll get mine, damn it. Even though, I mean, I don't know if I really have the money to do it, but at the same time,
Mhm.
it also costs less than a full cast photo. And look,
Yeah.
it is Voyager's anniversary. That would be the other thing I'd want to
Yeah.
do, but I did do
Mhm.
that 10 years ago. So let's mix it up
Oh,
a little
yeah,
bit. This is a nice
totally.
alternative.
It is
Yeah.
a nice alternative. And
Mhm.
I agree with Joshua Reeve in the live chat who says Harry Kim kissing the cow is still hilarious. I wholeheartedly agree. I think that's funny.
You know,
Oh my God.
why does Harry have to be tortured like that? Does he not get enough grief by not getting
Mm.
promoted?
I don't know.
Poor Harry. That's all I gotta say. He's just the whipping boy of Voyager. Just constantly
Right.
beaten down.
Somebody's got to suffer in each series.
It's true.
It's
Harry was in
true.
Voyager. Miles O'Brien was in Deep Space Nine.
Yep.
Yeah. Why is it always a gold
Yeah.
shirt? That's not fair.
Yeah.
hmm
hmm Eve
Okay.
would say
Yeah.
would be Picard.
In TNG,
In
yeah.
TNG,
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
He gets kicked
Aw.
around quite a bit. I mean, he becomes
Mm.
Locutus, and then his fake imaginary wife
Oh God, yeah.
turns
Yeah.
out not
Right?
to exist anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Inner Light.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
gets
Yeah.
tortured,
Hijacked his brain.
Tortured, hijacked his
kidnapped.
brain. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's
There
stripped naked
are
by the
floor
Cardies.
lights.
Yes. Oh my gosh, you're so right.
Mm.
Mhm.
He falls in love, but then she has to
Mhm.
leave.
Yeah.
Lucky. So, here's another thing that we may enjoy. Actually, while we're talking about STLV, Trek to Las Vegas, here's another item from Facebook.com, but I bet it's all over the internet.
What is
Let's pull this guy up. Here it is. Let's share it. Creation Entertainment posts. We can't believe STLV 2025 Trek to Vegas convention is in 2 months. This was a couple days ago. There will be a special 5-year anniversary panel with Picard guests Michelle Hurd, Peyton List, Evan Evagora, and Jonathan Del Arco.
Cool.
This is cool because it commemorates the people that were there for. Look, we all know why people love season 3 and all that kind of stuff, but there are some people that were there from the very beginning,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and these are a lot of them here. So this is really cool. Obviously, Michelle Hurd stayed all the way through the 3rd season. Jonathan Del Arco, we remember him from TNG. But Peyton List was season
Mhm.
1. Evan Evagora was season 1 and 2, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
So this
Yeah.
is a good bunch. We want to make sure.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Give them a lot
That's
of
so
love.
great.
I
Cool.
love the wheat in the back.
Yeah.
I can't believe
5
it's been
year
5
annif-
years
yeah.
already.
It's
Wow, what?
Bizarre.
Yeah, COVID was that long ago. We were
time
in
is a
lockdown.
construct.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
happened?
It's
It's wild.
sorry, what?
I don't know what's happened.
Bizarro.
So much has happened. I mean, the fact that Picard ended 2 years ago.
We've lived
That's
whole
weird,
lifetimes in the
too.
2020s.
So much has happened.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So
Whoa.
much has happened.
So much.
Speaking of, oh my God,
What?
whose hand
What?
is it anyway? Look at this
Yes!
ghastly thing.
Yes! Oh!
Hand
Oh!
porn, hand
Oh!
porn, hand
Oh, I feel like I
porn.
know that one. Oh!
Is that Saru?
Oh.
I think
That's
that's
my
why I
guess.
think I know
Final
it.
answer. I'm
I
done.
think you're right.
I think it might be Saru because look at the background colors. Those background colors do look very
It's very
Discovery-ish.
disco-esque.
They're not very TNG,
It
and TNG
Mm-mm.
didn't have that kind of intricate designs on hands, really.
nor the graceful hand beneath
Yeah.
the prosthetics.
Yep, you got to have those long
It's
fingers.
given Doug Jones.
Yep.
Yep.
Char, was that you that said that right away? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was very impressive.
Yeah.
Am I on my game tonight? Gosh, let's
I
hope
think
so.
you are.
We're gonna find out after a few
what's
more
the
of
chat
these.
saying?
Yep. Checking.
Saru,
A lot of
Saru,
Saru.
Saru, Saru. Yes, Saru. That was
All
my
right.
first thought.
Okay.
Saru.
All right, let's go.
That's that. Let's see if we're all right or all wrong. Saru! Good job.
Yay!
Nicely done,
Right.
Char. Look at that.
Thanks.
See, there's the
Alright.
coloring.
Yeah, that's
I'm
awesome.
hoping
Okay,
the
next.
rest of them aren't that easy.
Ooh, okay.
Tuffy.
I'm hoping.
What is that manicure even? The lighting is messing with it.
That is
Hmm. Hmm.
It also looks like the person's wearing white pants. Am I seeing that right?
Yeah, I can't
Mm,
place this. What? Oh my god. Okay, the streak's over already? Shit.
I think it's Worf. Yes, I think it's Worf.
That could be pretty
Did
good.
We have
Worf wear okay, is this maybe Worf in Generations where they're wearing the sailor suits in the holodeck?
No.
Because I mean it's like black on white. And if I recall, those were blue and white.
Yeah,
But it could be a lighting trick because of the zoom.
Right. Those hands do look very Worfy.
They do look Worfy. I've painted his hands.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
I don't know, guys.
Did he squirm?
No.
But those do not strike me as feminine hands.
No. Okay, so not Worf's then. No, they don't look feminine, no. They look like they can definitely get a good grip.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm doubting. Hang on.
So the live chat is saying Jordy, Jordy, Cisco or Jake, Ben Cisco, Worf or Jordy, Jordy, Bashir, Worf. I want to lean Worf. Is that Jake? Jake?
Maybe Jake.
I am a little thrown by the
Ben
light.
Cisco? I'm going Worf. I'm going Jake. Jake, maybe? Jordy? Cisco?
Golly, okay.
Yeah.
This is tough. Well done,
I'm gonna go
Melissa.
Cisco.
I'll go Worf, just because I think the zoom is interrupting blue on the sailor suit.
That's gonna be good. Oh wait.
You're
Worf!
still
Oh, look at this as well.
It
Look
wasn't
at
even.
that.
Yeah. I know
What a
Michael Jordan's
trickster.
thumb. Thank you very much. Thank
What a
you very
trickster.
much. It was the thumb. Oh yeah.
Trickster.
Because
Oh.
when I painted it the shape of his thumb, I was like, that can't be right. Like, but it
I
is.
need this
It is
little guy
right.
is.
You are getting too good at this.
I almost did Alexander's, but I was like, that would be too easy.
That would be a little easier, yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, look at this one.
Golly. That is a fairly limp-looking hand.
Looks kind of Gates-ish.
That's a
It
man
looks kind
hand.
of Picard-ish.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks TNG-ish.
What is the background?
Who else's hand is in the background is what I want to know.
Is it a hand?
What about O'Brien? O'Brien.
Yeah, or is it it almost kind of looks like a shoulder. But if that's but it's not like the hand's on a table for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Greg Kenzo, I did not change the resolution on any of these. I just cropped the photos so it's just the hand.
Holy
and then
crap!
Made them bigger.
Ooh, Linda Andrick has a good guess. Data. And so
Yeah,
does Lucia.
that's where I went first.
But the color,
I don't think it's Picard.
I mean, I could see Data. Yeah. Yeah.
But also, I feel like we just did Worf. So, like, did Melissa go back to the TNG well? I don't know.
Hey, reverse psychology could do a number on
Right?
you.
I know. I feel like it's a little pink for Data.
Are you sure? I don't see that much pink. I don't know, man.
But
when it's all zoomed in, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah. So
and given the pixelation, I'm willing to guess this is TNG. So it could be. It could be. I'm thinking Picard or Data. But
yeah, I would definitely go Picard over Data. Because they would paint. They used to paint Data's hands.
Yeah, I know, but there's so much wrist. Because the uniforms, generally speaking, in that position would be farther down, I feel.
That's why I thought it might be O'Brien because he
Yeah.
has his things wrapped up.
Yeah, that's actually kind of what I'm thinking. I feel like the wrist is I'm who knows, am I right? I don't know.
Hey, we're all guessing
So
here.
we have Data or Lore, O'Brien, Kirk.
Belana Torres, you guys. You guys yelled at
Oh
me
my
when I said it.
God.
When I
I
said
did.
it was a lady. You guys are very hurtful to Roxanne,
Oh
calling her
no, I'm
man
so sorry.
hands.
I'm sorry,
I'm-
Roxanne. It looked like a man hand, but it's
I'm
not.
sorry.
It's
Yeah,
clearly
it
not.
kind of did.
I
It's
should
the
have
angle. It's the
taper.
angle.
It is the angle. You're right. You're right.
Oh my God. But
Tapers
okay.
are really cool animals too.
Ah, yes.
And look at that.
Tapeworms?
Look at that costume
Taper.
though. Why did Belana not wear that more often? That was cool.
Yeah.
That is
That's
a cool
like her
costume.
Maquis outfit, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bring out the leather.
That was a cool costume.
Uh-huh. She probably got to wear it only once too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What you got? What you got?
Up next, a taper.
Hey, they're fun.
Cute.
They look like prehistoric, eh?
Yeah, they totally
Yeah.
do.
They do.
They
Yes.
look very like
They're
They
Nosy.
look kind of messed
cute.
up. Like their face is too long.
Hey,
They're so
taper, why the
nice.
long face?
Oh
He's
my
like,
God, but they're so cute.
I'm a pig, but also a zebra
I can't decide, so I won't.
and an elephant.
Look at those teeth.
Oh my God, Teefs. Look
pretty
at
cute.
that.
Well, look at this. This part
Oh.
stretches out like bubble gum all the way up.
So
to
Oh
here.
my God.
interesting.
Crazy.
It is adorable.
I bet you they're soft.
Wow. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Or do you think they're
velvety
soft or they like
soft.
bristly, like sort of softy
Oh.
bristly?
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't
But they-
know. They're
Anyway.
cute.
They do look soft.
Cute.
I think you're right, Melissa. They look like the
like
fur looks finer.
suede-y.
Yeah. Yeah. Like
Sure,
I wonder if
Reeve
you go
calls them a
like
panda
if you brush
pig.
them backwards, it change.
Do you
they
think
change.
elephants
Yeah.
make fun of their little trunks? They're like, hey, tee-hee, look at the tapers.
No.
Yeah, they're so
Oh.
small. Do
Yeah,
better.
look at those guys. What are you cold? Taper. Okay.
That'd be hilarious. I
That's
love
what they
it.
do,
A little
probably.
friendly rivalry.
Here we go. Number 4. Okay.
Mm. Okay.
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 When were they drinking the sippy
Who's
sip?
making a toast? This I don't
To
know.
the
This gives me
journey.
DS9 vibes.
Well, this color back here totally does.
Oh, good point.
That's Quark's bar back there, right?
Yeah. I'm wondering, is
Yeah.
this Cisco perhaps?
No.
No?
What
I
if
don't
it's-
think it's
What if it's
Cisco.
Quark?
Could
Quark's
be.
nails are colored.
Right, blue, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Never mind.
Um,
Is it- My word.
Bashir?
Mm, I'm
Again,
sticking with
it
Cisco.
feels like man hands. But wait, are those like nails?
Nah, like
Tough to tell.
somebody files regularly and keeps them nice, but does not like nobody clips them to the nub.
Juice. Odo, Cisco, Tranya, Odo.
Right hand.
Vic Fontaine.
Hmm.
Oh.
Oh, that's an interesting thought. Yeah, because you can just see
Mhm.
the tiniest hint of black. It could be a suit. Ah,
Oh.
shit. Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Jeffrey Combs, the
Hmm.
character that wanted Hollow Kira, is what.
You know
that
what? No,
Mm,
I
says.
think
Pank,
Vic Fontaine
Pank.
is it.
Pank.
No, wait, no. Pank was in was a character in Voyager. What was the
Fontaine.
guy's name in Deep
Yeah.
Space Nine? I don't remember. It started with a T.
Oh, I can't
Ta-
remember. Yeah.
Talarb.
Could be Bashir. Is what
Charter.
Linda Anderegg says.
Live
'Cause-
chat, please let us know who's the guy that Jeffrey Combs played that did the holosuite thing or wanted to steal Kira's likeness for the holosuite. It was like started with a T, I think. Tiarberber.
There's just this tiny little triangle of white there too that could be like a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
This here?
No, down
No.
below.
Oh, this, yeah.
Like at the back to the wrist again.
It's either Vic Fontaine or it is Bashir from Dr. Bashir, I presume.
Ooh.
What about Garrick?
Ooh.
Oh.
He was in a tux for a second, wasn't he?
That's right, he was. Oh, damn. But
Well, let's find
wouldn't this
out.
hand be more
Tyrion.
gray?
Tyrion, Tiron, right? Yeah, good,
Mm.
great.
Mm.
Here it is.
Good job,
Garrick,
Ryan.
look at this guy.
Good
Look
job,
at this
Ryan.
guy.
And the white triangle bit was
At the
top
top.
of the
Oh,
Oh, that's
bottom.
so crazy.
See, I was trying to figure it out based
Rat
on the drink because I was
bastard.
like, I don't remember
Yes.
those guys ever having that kind of drink. It feels
Yes.
like it's a foreigner drink.
Oh my god.
That was awesome. Oh, you just pulled that out of nowhere. That was
I got it.
awesome.
I got it from the drink, not the. Yeah.
You
That
know
All
was
right, here it
good.
comes.
I can't.
Here it comes.
Oh, there's another?
One more.
Oh,
One
boy.
more.
Okay.
I love this game so much.
But what is this beverage? Because it's not Canar. Canar's black.
I can't remember what that is.
Right. I don't know.
But
It
it's in a
looks like
Canar
grapefruit
bottle.
juice.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Okay, last. Oh.
Ooh. Well, that's nice and blurry.
Thing.
All right. First of all, there's no sleeve.
No.
It feels like a man hand.
All right, you.
There's hair on
Obsessed
that
with
arm.
men's
So
hands.
There
yeah,
is
like-
hair on that arm.
And given
How
how
can you
dark it is,
tell?
I'm wondering, is it Picard in Chain of Command? Possibly?
Wow.
Oh,
With his hand on the
where he's
desk.
standing on the yeah. Because those knuckles are Picardy.
They're very knobby. Yep.
They're knobby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because remember, Jonathan
Yeah,
Frakes
yeah.
said, "Wow, you got the knucks."
Exactly. And his arm hair is sort of fluffy.
Yes.
Ooh.
So you know
Yeah.
what? Okay, that's it. Final answer.
Yeah, I mean
I think
that's
no
that's a
further
really
effort
strong
into
answer,
this.
Picard and Chain of Command, because we
I
could all
hope we're right
picture
because
that.
we're so confident about it.
Well, let's hang on and let's see what
Mhm.
else there is, right? Roxanne Dawson on line 3
So,
would like a
Cool, she
word.
calling in?
yeah.
Don't tell her
Um,
I said that.
Yeah, Mitch Keith says Kira. Melanie
Mhm.
Jean Mayfield says O'Brien.
Mhm. I
Um,
thought
Could
that
be.
possibility.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of Picards.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And what else was there? Oh, Hoshi.
Oh,
Really? Nah. Uh-uh. When?
You never know.
No.
But
No.
I feel like Hoshi's hands are definitely more delicate,
You'd think.
one would think.
I'm telling you now, it's not Hoshi.
Yeah.
oh, what? Let's find out who it really
Yes.
is.
Ha ha, nobody got it.
Okay, let's keep
What?
thinking.
God damn it. Really?
Okay. Let's get
No,
serious.
scroll
Okay.
down. Confirm this, please.
No, wait.
Let's say.
Oh, Dave M says Janeway?
Oh.
No. No. No, I've seen enough Janeway hand porn, I think, to know that can't be it.
Oh, Greg Kenzo says Tom Paris.
Now that I
It's a
believe.
consideration.
Mm-hmm.
What are we
He's in the-
looking at
he's in the running.
background?
Trip
Yeah.
Tucker.
Trip. Oh, yeah.
I don't think it's clear enough for Trip. Enterprise is not.
Who has spider hands?
Barkley.
But do we ever see Barclay's forearms?
No, I can't think of
No,
a time. That's
that's
why I
the
let
thing.
that go.
That's the thing that's like throwing me is that like whose forearms, and is that a furry forearm or is that just a furry picture?
Whose hand
know,
is it
like-
anyway?
Now-
like I'm trying to picture it without hair.
Oh, Joshua Reeves says Archer.
Yeah, I kind of
possible.
went there with it too.
Yeah.
Glenn Iverson says Kirk.
Certainly also possible.
That's
He liked
awfully
to be
dark.
shirtless
Mhm.
sometimes.
Yeah, he did.
Sure.
He did.
Okay,
We're gonna
here we
find
go.
out.
Let's go.
HR. Whoa, you know what's crazy about that? I was thinking of this
What?
episode like on number 3. I was picturing this guy for number 3.
It was Hairy Arms.
That's so funny. That was a
Frankly, I'm
toughie.
exhausted.
That was a very toughie.
Which was the one I was
Oh.
thinking of each? Wow, that's nuts.
Yeah.
think it-
Patrick Turner got the right episode.
Nice.
He said
Ugh.
O'Brien in Hard Time.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. That was, yeah.
Damn.
I think this was what made me think of HR. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
Interesting.
Wow, very good.
Oh, I love this game so much. Oh,
I think I'm loving to hate it at this point.
oh no.
It's getting too tricky. You're getting too
I have
good.
to keep you guys on your toes. It can't
It's-
be easy.
It scratches that
shit.
itch, you know? It like it because when you get it right, you're like, yes, because it's so very specific. You know?
Yeah.
It's
But
such
then
a
the
And
specific
dopamine
pixelated
high
and
is so
difficult,
Exactly.
yeah.
short-lived till the next
Yeah,
one. Because
exactly.
oh, look at how wrong you are.
Yeah. I am feeling very smug about the Wharf one. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
everybody,
and
by the way, check
Ryan
this
should
out.
feel smug about
Right?
the Derek one. Yeah, that
Yes.
was
Yeah,
like
that's pretty badass.
That was
Yeah.
insane.
that was pretty good.
That was nuts.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Walter Koenig for always keeping me in my place. You guys, Walter has an Indiegogo campaign that just launched about a short film he's doing.
Oh.
A friend of his named Frank Krim.
Ooh.
And they are like, what the heck? How do we have 0 backers so far?
Oh no!
What are we doing? This thing is
What are we
way too
doing?
good to
Whoa.
have 0 backers. Wait, let's watch a little bit of this video real
Okay.
quick.
Yay, show and tell.
Here it comes. All right.
I'm a really old guy, and people ask me.
Wait a minute. You guys aren't hearing that, are you?
Not well.
Not well, no.
Let's try it again. Wonder why that did not work.
I don't know.
If I'm
go.
retired, and if you were to look at my job record, you might assume that that was the case, because there hasn't been that many opportunities for me. When you get to be in your late 80s, and I'm in my late 80s. Mr. Fleischman, this film that we're going to shoot is exceptional. It is exceptional from the point of view of what it has to say about the human condition, about people, about life in general, and the character is very well developed. It's a very dimensional character. If they had to have dragged me out of a hospital bed to do it, I would have tried to do it. The thing about Fleischman is that it really searches into his heart and into his soul and how he is coping with a world that haunts him, that he's never been able to let go of, and finds himself in a situation where he feels in some innate way that if he does a very dramatic act, if he performs this dramatic act, it'll somehow vindicate his life. It'll somehow make him less haunted by circumstances that occurred when he was a child. And so it's a very conflicting situation. Yet, will it do that? Will it make him feel better about what he has suffered and what he has experienced? Or will he feel again that this time he is not simply the victim, but the perpetrator? And how will he deal with that? How will he deal with that conflict?
So everybody check that out because there's a lot to it. There's more to it, of course, but who knows if, since it's a YouTube video, if we're even supposed to be showing it on our YouTube video. But I'll put the link in I'll put the link right here in the live chat for people to check that out. Watch the rest of the video, choose a cool perk. I'll also include it in the description box below.
Lovely.
It'll say Walter. That's
Yay.
easy to type.
Yeah. Cool.
So
It's an
everybody show them
interesting
some
project.
love. Share that everywhere. Donate some, even if you just want to donate $1 to be like, hey, I'm with you. I noticed, I saw, and I'm with you. This thing is working. It's kind of like if you say something and nobody responds, you're like,
Hello.
Yeah.
but this way
Wow.
you're going to be like, I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard it. Good
Yeah.
job. Beautiful script. It's going to be a beautiful project. Everybody go check
Fantastic.
that out.
Mhm.
All right. Also, sad news. One of the greatest episodes in the history of Farfrek.
Mhm.
Harris Yulin has passed away. You remember him from Duet,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was
That
the
is sad.
standout of season 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Very memorable.
One standout
Yeah.
of the franchise.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Big time actor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Beautiful scenes.
Definitely.
Oh, and John Archiola mentioned the Section 31 thing. That's pretty cool. Let's
Mhm.
pull that up for a second. When I first saw it, I thought it said citrus choice. I was like, oh, is this like some new Florida thing? Citrus Critics' Choice Super Award, Section 31. Yep.
Yeah.
Raking in the awards. Also, oh, damn, we're out of time, but this is it just one BTS picture? Yeah, it's just one. Oh, look how
Mhm.
cute they are.
It's so cute.
Marina Sirtis and Michael Dorn behind the scenes on the Enterprise D.
Aw.
They love each other so much. I love that. They're just like they're
That's
just
cute.
pals.
This is such a happy
love that.
picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's lovely.
I love it.
Oh my
Very
god.
cute.
That's
Love those
cool.
guys.
Me too.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, and what is this? Oh,
Something fun if you click on the link.
Ooh.
all right.
Ooh.
It's not Star Trek.
All right. I've gotten into trouble with that one before where it says it's something fun. Click on the link and you're like, wait, I don't want to click on
Oh
this
no,
link.
it's porn.
Oh, I get it.
Yay!
Okay, that's cute.
It's cute.
I like
Yeah,
it.
aw.
Is that Max Rebo or something?
Yeah.
It's a great song.
It really is.
So fun.
It's
Right.
so much fun.
Very cute. Yeah. All right. So, big question though.
Big question.
Big question.
What's a big
Shar, where
question?
can people find you and your goodies online?
Well, yeah,
Oh, wait.
I've got a
No, wait.
What?
I'm
What?
so
What?
sorry. We forgot to talk about
But the things to come.
Yeah, whew, that was a close one.
Oh, jeepers. That felt weird. Yeah, I was
Aw,
like,
jeepers.
I didn't too. I was like, where are we going? I'm so sorry, Shar. I didn't mean to yell at you.
Why'd you yell at me?
For fun. It was better than I expected. Anyway, so looking ahead to this Sunday at there it is. At 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on the 7th Rule YouTube channel, we have our first segment review of the Next Generation episode, The Next Phase. The Next Phase. Oh, that's a good one.
yeah.
Then on Monday on the 7th Rule YouTube channel, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we have the full review of the Next Generation episode, The Cost of Living, with mud bath stuff and special guest Christopher Halstead, who has some of the coolest stories of being on set and
That's
even
awesome.
cooler stories about what he does for a living. It's so amazing. These people that were in like one episode of Star Trek, they're shocking people. Like the Leonard Crowfoot,
Mhm.
who like they said he wasn't gonna walk when he was a kid, and he just like did everything he could
Yeah.
and took ballet, and now he's like some dancers. Amazing. And then there's so many great stories. This is one of those. Definitely check it out. That is Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 10 p.m. Atlantic, and AMs in Europe. All right, and then on
Yeah.
Tuesday, come right back to this channel, the Virtual TrekCon channel, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Virtual TrekCons, the main viewer. We talk about news. We don't goof around. We don't drink. We all have parched tongues and cotton mouth, especially you know who.
Aw.
And
Ooh.
I don't know who.
That sounds
So
terrible.
the
Um,
point
Arch
is,
tongues and
yeah.
cottonmouth.
um, Dave brings up a very good point. What body part is for next week?
Very
Oh,
important.
dang, yes.
Very important.
We always
Asking
have
the
so much
important
homework to
questions.
do, don't we? Katie has to
Mm.
buy fruits. Melissa has to cut
What have we
and
not
zoom in
done
on things.
yet?
How about like elbows?
Ooh.
Elbows up.
Because that could give you a little bit of like forearm. It could give you a little bit of
Yeah.
uniform.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Huh?
that could be interesting.
We've
I'm
done
gonna
ears.
try and
Oh,
find some naked elbows.
Charlotte
Yeah.
says eyebrows.
That might
Okay,
be
that could be fun
easier.
too.
Yeah, because then it's going to be, you have to really,
You
know,
gotta-
because once you get those eyes, people get it right away.
Yeah.
Dealer's choice, Melissa. Elbows, eyebrows, chins.
Or more butts.
Give the people
All
what
right.
they want.
I'm so sorry, Char. Please forgive me and tell us where people can find you and your goodies.
Yes, sir. Okay, number one, how dare you?
I know. I know.
No. It's all good. You can find me on Blue Sky talking all sorts of things. I am ohtheprofanity.com there. You can find my Trek-inspired soap at Bold Bubbles. And right now, it's all about Pride Month, and proceeds from the Pride soaps go to the Trevor Project. So please support that. That'd be awesome to sell those out before June is up. And a new release is coming out. Just 2 more soaps, though, on the 15th. So if you want to hang on till then, fine. But
Fine,
otherwise,
but.
look,
Oh.
yeah,
Butts.
butts. Butts. I should do Star Trek butts inspired soap.
Oh my god.
No? You don't want to wash with somebody's butt?
Well, I'm just wondering what scents you would put in there.
Well, that's a really good question. Yeah. I mean, we couldn't make it too true to
And
life,
then
could
does
we?
like the middle of the soap smell stronger than the outer parts of the soap?
That would be a challenge. Did I make a little brown spot in the center?
That's not the kind of butts I was talking about.
What other
You
kinds
know-
of butts are there?
The outside.
Cigarette butts?
There's
Oh.
some ideas you can do, but shouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for that.
Outside butts.
What about yourself, Jenny R. Johnson? .com.
Well, that you can find me at jennyrjohnson.com. On jennyrjohnson.com, you can check out my shop. You can look at my portfolio. You can join my newsletter. I just realized I've got to send one out in a couple of weeks. Yeah!
Don't you hate that?
Yes. No, I
have the,
don't
oh,
hate
shit,
sending
I've
it. I
gotta
just hate
send out a
forgetting.
newsletter thing too. Yeah.
I need to put it in my calendar instead of going, oh no. Anyway, that's beside the point. Also, you can find me over on a variety of social media platforms at Jenny R. Johnson Art.
Dun, 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 dun.
What about yourself, Melissa P. Longo?
Melissa has to pee, Longo.
It is at the end of the show.
Hmm?
Yeah. Feel that.
This poppy drink was really good. But you can find me at walkingartmadebymelissa.com. Sign up for my newsletter too, because one should be
Yes.
coming out sometime very soon. And also there's going to be Zumba classes available. Yeah. Available.
Yeah.
Very soon. Probably towards the end of the month though. Virtual TrekCon, The Seventh Rule, Falling Tower, and 3 Fat Lobsters on YouTube.
All right, everybody, and you can find me online at RyanTGHusk. Once again, that's at RyanTGHusk, or just The Seventh Rule, Falling Tower, or Virtual Trek on your favorite social media, but especially right here on YouTube, and at STLV in Las Vegas, less than 8 weeks away. Less than 8 weeks away, you guys. Can you believe it?
Summer's gonna go by so fast. I can already
Don't
tell.
say that. I have so many things to do.
I always
feel
loved
ya.
that about it being in early August, because then it would cut these super hot LA summers in half for me. So I'm like, I just got to get through July. I just got to
But then
get
you're
through
going to
July.
Las Vegas, which is not
But
any
I'm not in Las
cooler.
Vegas. I'm just in a hotel.
Exactly.
I
Well,
don't
that's
see the
true.
light
And
of
yeah,
day.
it's like
It's true.
All I do,
ice
the only
cold.
light of day I see is out my window. I'm
Yeah,
like,
last year I think it was like on Saturday or something. I walked outside just to sort of be like, "Oh right, I like exist in the world. I'm not just in the hotel because I hadn't been out in 3 days."
yeah, that's what happens, and it's okay. But
It
then
is okay.
sometimes you do go outside. You walk to the Gold Coast
Mm-hmm.
to eat like their mediocre buffet because the Rio doesn't have one,
It's
or because
cheaper than
somebody's
the
there.
Rio. That's
Yeah.
where you go.
Yeah.
Well,
And then
Done
like
it.
you walk across
Another Rio
that
is for
street.
burritos.
You get
They do
fresh
now.
air.
Burritos.
Burritos.
Anyway.
I'm
sometimes
absolutely
you
getting
need
burritos.
to warm up just really quick because the air conditioning
true.
is really cold
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking jeans this year.
Really?
I don't
Wow.
know. I'm kind of like, I don't know.
It's a really weird dichotomy because the moment you go outside, it's just
Yeah.
absolutely roiling you. But
Mhm.
inside,
and it hurts your lungs a little bit.
I like that. I never get to experience that, so that's like, I like that feeling of feeling like I've opened an oven and the,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
that is
and
what
then
it
your
is.
pores go.
They do. They do.
And then you
We've
step back
entered the
into
weird
air
part of
con-
the show, I think.
And then
It
you
took
enter
us
back
this
into
long.
the air
Yeah.
conditioning,
Ryan,
and then they go.
Yeah.
you should
Yeah.
be proud of us. It took us this long.
I know.
It's the
We were very well
overtime-
behaved tonight.
It's the overtime musings.
Why?
Once we get into overtime, we get
Mhm.
loopy. I think that's it for us, though, right?
think
I'm
so,
not forgetting
too.
anything. Everybody enjoy the NBA playoffs. Game 4 is going right now.
Wow.
Is it?
Mm.
Yeah, game
Okay.
4. Close game.
Wow.
All right.
Go Oilers.
That's hockey playoffs. Game 5 is probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Either tomorrow or the day after.
Saturday
3
night,
out
hockey
of 4
night in
games were
Canada.
overtime. Wow, look at that. All right.
Wow.
Giants Dodgers 3-game series this weekend. That's also a thing.
Ooh. All right.
Thank you all very much for hanging out with us, especially people like you in the live chat. May Borello from the May area, Greg Kenzo, Terry Rose, Mark Zutkoff, Bob D, Dave Gregory, Chris Marshall, On B, Ninoti, Linda Anderegg, Walter Ian K.
Oh my
D. Matt
gosh.
Boardman,
Bruce Horak just popped in.
Oh, no
Bruce
shit.
Horak.
Hello.
He says he loves the weird part. Yeah.
Oh, thank
I love
goodness
the
somebody
weird
loves
part,
it.
too.
We
Yeah.
were just getting started. Now Ryan's going to cut us short, so don't blame us.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry it took
hi.
us
But
this
we
long to
love
get
you.
weird.
The weird
yeah,
part is
mwah.
fun.
Speaking
Thanks
of
for
which, go
partying
back
with
his
us.
project. While you're backing Walters, then go to Bruce Horak and
Yes.
back,
Yeah.
his
Yes.
project, because
Mhm.
he's got a cool thing going too.
Love that. And we love Bruce.
Yes,
Hopefully
we
we're going
do.
to see him in season 3. I feel like we will. I hope we will.
I
They'll
think
find
it would
another
be
way
nice.
to
Great.
they'll make him
That
another
would be
Klingon
nice.
or an
Mhm.
Andorian or something. Or he could play,
Yeah.
something.
Anything.
Vulcan, whatever.
He
They'll
could
be
be like that
creative.
guy who goes, whoosh, I'm invisible. Whoosh,
Oh, I
I'm
thought you were
invisible.
flashing.
No,
The guy that goes like whoosh.
You mean John Cena?
Yeah. You can't see him.
No, but you know how he finds his way into pretty much all Star Trek.
Yes.
That would be
Mhm.
great if that was Bruce too.
Yeah,
Bruce
exactly.
Springsteen. All right, Bruce Horak, thanks for popping in. We always love having you
Yeah.
here. And thanks to everybody else for partying with us, like Tiffany, Laurie, Faith Howell, Chris Marshall, One Trek Fan, and everybody else.
Woo.
It's been a good time. BC. BC.
Yo, BC.
BC.
Hey, Brian.
That's like, is that Brian? I wasn't sure if they meant like
Hey.
BC Canada or if they meant
Right.
BC the comic strip. Who
Now I
knows?
know who that is. Hi.
Cool. Thanks, guys. We will see you next time. And hey, have a chill weekend. You've earned it. Especially Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, we got distracted at the end.